Review.
G'day guys, and welcome to a very special episode of Panther Press.
Yep.
It's grand final week for the 2s and the 4s, and welcome Nate.
Welcome.
It's a big week for the club. We managed to get the 1s, 2s and 4s into the grand final, so 2s and 4s this weekend. The 1s get the week off straight into the grand final at Eildon Park next week. So you'll be all supporting the 2s and the 4s. But how's your week been, Nate? What's Huddy been up to? Is he...
Yeah, it's not too bad. He, after we come down on Monday to watch the 4s, so he was playing golf, that golf game for a fair bit, and stayed in the aircon, and then we ventured around past the park to get to the car, and jumped on the park and all that, and I was pushing him on the swing, and then he goes to me, "I'll push you." And I thought, "Oh yeah, sweet." Hopped on the swing. And then he went to push me and he goes, "You're too fat." And then I said, "Pardon?" And he goes, "Your bum's too big to sit on the swing." So I've been sledged by him. So so I'm back at F45 now. So
it's always a good bit of sledging from the kids.
He's picked up his game. So
that's all right. Well, it's always got something, doesn't he, Huddy?
He's up and about these days, so.
Up and about for the grand final. So results, we'll go through. We had the semi-finals, the 1s, 2s and the 4s in the semi-finals, as well as the under-18s last week. So go through some results now.
We'll start with the 4s. That was an interesting game. Obviously with the rules, Fred's side decided to go out there. Fred got a good one too.
We'll get that video up.
It takes a while to get out. I know I'm going off topic a little bit here, but the time that it takes him to walk from all the way out to the middle, and then he throws his glove down. If we can get that footage up, he throws it down like he owns the place, and then takes centres, and it takes a whole of like 15 minutes.
Apparently they'll get a time him out.
I think that was the talk.
Yeah.
But incredible. But anyway, obviously that was a good win. They obviously just didn't need to get bowled out to go through.
So Saturday, Sunday, the 4s didn't play because the rules are 38 degrees on both days, so come back on the Monday.
So they dug in there and was 6 for 123, and St John's were 5 for 144. So Hudson Reid obviously got 42, and Toby Colbert 2 for 37 off 7. So, but they just obviously Donga at the end there was digging in. He was very nervous, and they were having a go, and it probably took a lot for him not to chirp back. And but they were coming. They were coming quite hard at him. So so it was a good to hang on and get that in and get into the grand final. Which I was also talking to Rumphy, and lines got a little bit muddled, but I'm pretty sure he said that if all 3 teams win, it's going to be President's Shout after the first. So,
definitely said that. I heard him say that.
That's good. So that's going to be great. Thanks, Rumphy. Jumping into the seconds results, to post 251 on the back oval, big score in a final. So obviously Zachy Tibbs got 50s, Lockie Bolt's 33 not out, Harry 34 out, and Cooper Denny in his famous run duck.
Because he's already won the average.
So he didn't mind there. And then they've rolled Belgrave for 139. So Lockie Bolts with the wickets, 2 for 29 off 17. Cooper Denny, 3 for 11 off 7. And Harry got 2 for 44 off 14. So
it's a good win. So they're into the granny. Up at Monbulk. So that'll be good. I think they're the only team, one of the only teams that beat them this year. So that'll be a good clash. Jumping into the first, Hixie finally won a toss. That was good, actually.
That was good. It was an up and down kind of roller coaster for us, but getting 215 probably felt it was probably unders for us, but we knew that we could defend it. But
why do we only get 215? Any reasons for that?
No.
We'll get to that.
Marlowe 44, Noah 51, Bull 31. Good partnership at the end there with Zachy that took it from probably 174 to 115. And then Zachy backs it up the next day. We've rolled South Belgrave for 148. Zachy 5 for 58 off 23. Big effort in 38 degrees. And Marlowe 4 for 28 off 12. So
that's not bad. Yeah, no, the Torch he got the top score, didn't he? The Torch.
Yeah, the Torch. Yeah. Oh, that's
Noah just went. He went on a bit of a spree there, just running people out there in the middle of the innings. So ran myself out. I think he ran Hicksy out.
Yeah.
And then went out himself. So that was a good little period for the club.
You can say no.
He's already run. So I tried to tell him, hitting behind square, mate, that's not your call. But yeah, we'll see.
So you're not happy with it, by the sounds of it?
Apparently he's been dropped. He dropped him because he ran me out.
Top score, see you later. Hicksy gave up halfway through that run. So, through to a granny, it's exciting times, really.
Yeah, that's it. So, everyone who played in the semis got through the grand final, so that's pretty exciting. And the under-18s last Thursday, Friday also got through the grand final.
Yep.
And they played tonight and play tomorrow night as well. They actually bowled tonight, the first day, and they've run through them. They've got them all out for 94 with, I'm going to say this wrong, but Dan Peets, 5 for 19 off 11. So they're playing Glenn Waverley, but he rolled for 94. So he's been the pick of the bowlers, 5 for 19. Then you got Harry Bolts, 2 for 9 off 6. Not bad figures. And Lockie Bolts, 1 for 6 off 9.
He's backed it up, hasn't he?
Yeah, so it's a bit of the Bolt show there for a little while in the middle of the innings. So definitely. It's good to see. But it moves on to our Amalfi player of the round, senior player of the round.
Who's on there?
That's my one.
Has that got your name on there? It has. I'd say that'd be Zaki with his 5 for 58.
5 and 5 drop catches. So.
That's right. He actually had 9. He nearly broke his record.
No, it's 10. He had. We'll go through those a bit later, but 5 drop catches.
That's incredible.
Yep.
He was pretty calm about it too. I don't think he cracked the shits and walked off the ground at all. So.
No, that's all right. But maybe we'll do we've got our big jam for the week, and we got a guy he's been in it a fair bit.
He has. And now, do we announce it?
We'll just go with the this week's one. Who's the ones this week? We'll go with that one first.
So, tripod.
Tripod again.
Tripod again. So obviously, leading into next week, we're obviously going to go through them all and choose who's going to be the fig jam of the year.
A few good candidates.
A few very good ones. Tyler, it's hard to go past the first. But, we'll go with this fig jam of the week. So, tripod. So I've walked up to him at the bar and I said, "You're behind the bar this week. Can you just put your ear out there, listen to anyone talking themselves up, keep a close eye on taters, whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's try and pick someone up." And he goes, yeah. I said, "Any fines, anything like that, bring them to us." He's like, yep. The next morning I wander in on the Sunday morning, he's like, "Oh, Sauce, come here." So I wander over and he's like, "I've got a fig jam for you." I said, "Oh, awesome, yeah, what happened?" He goes, "Last week when I was talking to the opposition captain after I slapped him around." And I went, "Oh, okay." He goes, He goes to me, "Oh, Marky, you've destroyed my figures and my average." And Marky turns around and responds to us, "You're not the first, and you won't be the last."
She's
Marky, he's come home with a wet sail, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's going strong. He's put himself right in amongst it, hasn't he, with the old tripod?
Absolutely incredible. So I couldn't believe it. And then he gave me no other nominations.
No, he just nominated himself.
He just clearly nominated himself.
Yeah, he just wants to win something, I think.
Yeah, he just wants to get back on the show, I think.
Yeah, I reckon.
But incredible. So well done, Marky.
Yep.
You stitched yourself up. So.
Good work. But obviously we've got the 2s and 4s playing their grand finals this week. We might run through the sides. We've got so the 2s are playing Monbulk at Monbulk up the hill.
Yep.
So they are going with an unchanged lineup. They've got Harry Bolts, Morgan Rundle, Zach Clark, Lockie Tibbs, Tuna, Cooper Denny, Leroy, Lockie Bolts, Geordie Keir, Shane Bitchko, and Kyne Narundle. So going in at the same time to beat Belgrave.
Yep.
And we've got the fours playing. They're playing on the front oval again with Frogbox.
Ooh.
So they're going unchanged as well. So Jaden Ribeiro, Steve Potter, Donga, Xavier Potter, Owen Chalkley, Josh Wilkins, Colin Scott, Hudson Reid, Fred Femia, Toby Colbert, Josh Beamsley, Lucas Hamilton, and Chris Aylen, the run machine.
That's incredible that like they've got all the last names and everything, and then up there they have Donga instead of Teen Spa.
Everyone knows who it is, I suppose.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I think they're playing Upway, so that'll be. I was speaking to Fred a bit earlier, and they played him in a one day this year, and they didn't get the chocolates. But Fred said, he goes, I didn't bat up the order and I didn't bowl, so so he's pretty confident of winning because he said, he was going to do it all. So.
Yeah.
So it was interesting.
He kind of said that at the end of his this week. He said, if I need to, I'll just get on and. I said, okay, mate. Fair enough.
Bring us in. We've got a couple of fines this week. The top one's Fred. What was that for?
I don't think you have to say anything else.
Yeah, just Fred. So $2
just
Fred.
For being yourself, Fred.
Yep,
so
$2. And then we've got Nosy the Torch. It's $5 for run me out and $5 for run Hicksy out.
$10.
Yeah, $10. And then we've got a fair few drop catches in the ones from the weekend, all off Zachy. So we've got Hicksy, a bit of a hard one down leg side, but splash. We've got Marlowe with 2. Won't be happy about that one of those. I thought it was Hicksy's, but anyway.
So they might split it.
Yeah, they might split that one.
Or they can fight about it again.
They split it on the weekend. I got Cam. He was too old and couldn't get down and just kicked it.
Yep.
And then Noah just got one dolly to him at the end there and splashed it. So he Noah top scored and got worst on ground. So well done, Nosy.
That's when after he dropped that one, that's when Zach went up there and said, "Hey mate, just keep your head up and keep going," didn't he? So that's good. That's good encouragement.
Yeah. So. Yes. But I know we got a bit of a function that was going to be last weekend, but the player auction one is going to be the week of the grand final.
Yes. Right? Yeah. So the Sunday after the one's grand final.
Well, that's going to be a big function because there's going to be about 3,000 people here.
Yeah.
Drinking winners water.
Hopefully it's the president's shout.
So yeah.
He's the one that actually moved it to that.
Yeah.
So risky.
A few ring-ins.
Yeah. Powley, we're drinking a jug. So.
He'll be drinking out of the cup. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Anything else you got there before we get into the multi?
I don't think so. It's just more so. Obviously, hopefully next week we have a few guests.
Yeah, we've
got to get Cooper Denny on.
Hicksy was supposed to come on tonight, but he had to go. So.
Yep. So Hicksy, we can get
some premiership players from the twos and fours.
Cooper Denny's going to have to come on. Sydney's won the Panther Press medal and the Panther medal. And made a duck last week. So.
Well, hopefully Fred doesn't get 100 or something because we won't be able to get him off the show.
Oh no! So next week's show will be a bit longer, I'd imagine. So we'll get into that next week and hopefully have a few winners on with us. So that would be great.
Now the cricket trip, I've spoken to Gilligan's there, so we've got some rooms. I just need to find out. I've organised a flight. Which flights are we going? We just need to know how many people are going. So. Well, I might put another poll up because I might change from the last time. Just need to know how many rooms and that. So I know a few of the boys, Bull, Noah and that, are pretty excited. So if we win 3 grannies, I think we could have about 70 people up there. So
yeah,
pretty good. Take over the joint.
Hard not to get there. The hard sell, I think.
That's all right.
It's one of those ones where I just continue on and just go.
Go get some milk and I'll be back in 3 days.
Yeah. So.
All right, we've got the cricket trip multi. So we're going with the footy theme again.
Last week.
And this is the one you wanted to put in here, Nath. The Pies versus Sydney. We're going with the Pies.
Yeah, good.
Cats St Kilda. Going with the Cats. Gold Coast Adelaide. Going with the Gold Coast. And I've gone Dogs against Melbourne. I think that the Melbourne stuff, Fred. they're just the absolute rubble. So I think, the dogs will come out and flog them, which gives us some odds about $11 when we boost them. Yeah, hopefully. So just a little 275 just to sort of finish it off here at the end of the year. It'd be good to get it back up because I've chewed through a bit of.
You started off really well.
Yeah, started off got a couple of wins.
Well, look, 2 wins is better than no wins.
Yeah, well, it's better than no wins in 2 years. So.
Fantastic.
But that sets us up for a big weekend for the 2s and the 4s in the club. Good to have all these teams back in the finals again, which this place is a great place when it's finals time. It's been over the years, so looking forward to seeing Trev and Shezza down there as well soon. And good luck to all the boys playing this week, and hopefully we'll be having you on next week as premiership players.
Definitely.
So
let's get 2 wins, lads.
See you later.
So.